Musumeci and Phunkadelica. We're here to talk first and foremost about your label Somethingnu. And fans of this channel may recall me speaking to artists such as Essin and MG about the releases on the label. I want to start by asking you about the ethos of the label, because for me, it seems to have a real playful vibe, the music, the vibrant artwork, even the name with the play on words. You know, what was that what you had in mind from the start?
I know this. Hi, Rick. Hello, everyone. Actually, the it's very simple because it wanted to be something new. But even if we can sound a little bit pretentious, actually it want to be something new for ourselves first of all, because we are trying to move into something a little bit different from the whole path that we had with our home produced releases. So more Italo disco, more indie dance, while we want to move a little bit on more house and groovy stuff. And at the same time, we want to something careless, because we are already going through some 2 days, so we want not taking too much serious, because it's also our kind of our personal attitude. So somehow we want to bring into the message to spread through something new, and at the same time something also funny, like the name that can be interpreted in different way.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, it can be something new, something new, but something new. It's, there's a 3-4 meanings in the
Yeah.
end. And that's our way to not be pretentious. I mean, we want to do something, we want to try to do something new, but in the end, you just make it funny also, because you want to just take it easy.
Yeah, definitely not take things too seriously.
Yeah. I mean, not too deep. Come on. I mean, anyway, it's music for dancing,
Sure.
Yeah, nowadays someone is taking too much seriously, so.
And you've got a new track out together, a collaboration on the label, coming out this Friday, the 16th of January. It's called In the Morning. Before we check it out, what can you tell us about it?
Basically, it's not our first collaboration, because we have done others, but in this case, it's the first time that we present the project as something new. It's Musumeci and Phunkadelica. So basically, everything starts from the need to be, to represent ourselves as a unique thing during our showcases also, and actually as an artist as well in this case. So this track is going to be released as something new, Musumeci and Phunkadelica, not just Musumeci and Phunkadelica. So basically it's actually in this form is the first track we do together. The story of the track is very simple. I mean, Luca came in the studio with this fantastic sample in the morning, and yeah, I mean, we took it from there. And I mean, Luca, if you can say the rest, I mean.
Oh yeah, but we had this idea for quite some time. I mean, working on a sample, staying in the disco world, but working a different way, and so working on just a sample and turning out into a house track, and basically what we have done.
Yeah, I mean, it's more drive and beat with the techno disco filtered things in it, and then this vocal sample which goes crazy, and the very nice breakdown where we put a little bit of surprise with, just, I mean, I'm a big fan of Barry White. Actually happens that also Luca is, and when we just dropped the this funny vocal parts from Barry White. He used to do this very sexy, cool introduction with this low voice. And we took some, just random tracks and we put it on the breakdown, and it was like, wow, this works fantastic.
Yeah.
So we should keep it in there. And we were not sure. We played around for so many times and we were like, it's, I don't know. But then in the end, when he goes there, all these strings and Barry White feelings, and because actually it's not Barry White, we just resync everything with artificial intelligence for copyright, issues. And so basically it's not, but it sounds like, so the feeling is like you have Barry White there with his, deep voice saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, baby," you know.
Great.
And yeah,
Great. And I should say that before we check that out, viewers should keep their eyes peeled for our second interview where you're going to talk about what's in store for the label in 2026. But for now, let's check out a little bit of that track, In the Morning. Yo.
So, what do you want to do? I'm here, baby. I'm ready, baby. I'm waiting on you. Believe me, I am patiently waiting on you.
If I got to be strong, don't you know I need your love too much when you're gone?